In this video I'm gonna talk about an atrocity that recently happened in Germany. A man drove his car into a Christmas marketplace, killing many people including a little child and hurting almost 100 persons. This man is an ex-Muslim. He has been in Germany since 2006. He came from Saudi Arabia originally. He was a right-wing supporter in politics of the AfD because he was very against Islam and against the agenda that he perceived to exist where Europe and Germany is being Islamified. Is that how you say it? So he was an extremist, not an Islamist extremist, but an anti-Islamist extremist. And he drove his car into German people doing an act that is equal to the terrorism that he supposedly hates and wants to fight against. On his Twitter, there is a video of a little woman being covered up, being stoned to death. So he seems to be against the extremist forms of Islam very much. So it's kind of confounding. Why would he do something like this then? He's a doctor. He's proud. That's why.
What happened in my case is that the police itself sent an agent to steal a USB stick from my mailbox because I filed a criminal complaint. I went to Cologne city personally to the police. I filed a criminal complaint against Ala Al-Jubaji, which has the pseudonym Rana Ahmed, and I provided the evidence on a USB stick. What the police did is that they distorted my words. They destroyed a document that I signed, which is called Strafantrag. You can translate it into application for criminal penalty. They destroyed the Strafantrag that I signed personally, and then they claimed that I was confused and they did not understand what I was saying, and they wrote that they did not examine the USB stick. They did not open it at all. So they sent the USB stick to the prosecution, and the prosecution sent the USB stick to me. Look, it says here, a USB stick is attached, and the moment that the letter containing the USB stick landed in my mailbox, someone came and stole the USB stick only and returned the letter inside my mailbox. And this means that basically these people have sources from the prosecution in Cologne city, and the police is related because I filed the criminal complaints with the police in Cologne city, and they did not even examine the USB stick. They just distorted what I said. They destroyed the document, and they claimed that I was confused. I work as a medical doctor in Germany in a government hospital.
Being a doctor is an excuse to be proud in this world. Some doctors are that way, and they are terrible doctors, and they're capable of terrible things like this man was. He went to the German authorities because he felt he was being persecuted by some person who dislikes the critics of Islam. And the police didn't care. The German authorities didn't care. They said he was confused. And this hurts the proud man. It wounds the pride. There's some weird story about a stolen USB stick. It doesn't even make sense. Supposedly it contained all the evidence that he sent to these police officers and they didn't even look at it. But somebody stole it. It was the agents of the state. So this person is already deluded by his own pride. It doesn't make sense. Was this the only copy of the supposed evidence he had? Was it? On this USB stick? And it was in the hands of the German authorities. They sent it back, but then sent some agent to get it, cut into it from the envelope and take it, leave the letter, however. It does not make sense. None of this makes sense. It must have been some kind of a crackhead who was going through mailboxes, seeing, oh, there's something here, well, let me look into it, and take whatever is inside. And it was a USB stick. Or something like this. There's like this worthless, stupid explanation. And this person, in his mind, deluded by his pride, is concocting this story where the German authorities are sending agents to his mailbox that he's not allowed to monitor, because it's against the law in Germany to monitor your mailbox, so he says. This is the reason he blames the German public. He's deluded by his pride. He's a child of Babylon.